Well, hello guys, Random here, back at you again. I told you going to be an update of the stuff that I cleaned for the hubcaps. So, sorry about the noise going down behind me there. So, I do live out in the country, so once in a while people cut through our road here just get to the other side. But anyways, as I told you, I got a few hubcaps here. I got a lot more I got to do, so I'm going to have to go back and there's a wheelbarrow back there for me. I can use to bring them up. And what I'm going to do, I'll do before and after pics and stuff. I can't guarantee what sizes these hubcaps will fit or anything, or if they're will fit at all. So, like I said, I'll try to measure them. I guess I don't know. Maybe I might or might not. But anyways, this one's been done. So there's quite a few has been. I think a lot of these are from the 70s, maybe some of these hubcaps and stuff. I also believe there's a one after I show was for a Champion RV cap. We've had like the little torch with the flame on it, carrying it. So, well, this one here, this Chevy one, is a little bit dented. So this is after. So now you can see it's cleaned up some a little bit better. So it's not perfect, but I tried. Here's the back side. This one's bent, unfortunately. As you can see, he's got like a cut right up over here and stuff. Let me see where else. And then right here, it's bent and right there, but I don't know if you can bend it back or not. I know somebody would buy this. More than likely, I'm probably just gonna put these on the Facebook Marketplace. So, and then, but anyways, it looks better than it did before. And then there's the where the valve cap stem goes and stuff. So that's a Chevy. I'm gonna show you another Chevy one I did. Obviously, I showed you that one before. So much better now. So there you go. I'm gonna do another picture of it here. I'm just pressing the camera button picture thing here. So maybe I'll just do like a comparison thing or whatever. But anyways, I gotta dry it off a little bit more. Ugh. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know I'm outside and doing it because it's nice and cool out. It feels great out here. So anyways, like I said, there's the valve cap. So that's for the Chevy. Just reflecting on there. So as I showed you before, you know how dirty it was. So and there's the backside. I did the best I could to clean them up, so I cleaned up the backside here and stuff. So I think this is pretty good. I know there's people that do collect these and stuff sometimes, or some people are looking for sets of them for their car and stuff. And I believe I do have. I think I'll show you this one here in just a second. It's the Ford one. I told you that one of my subscribers said it goes to a 1972 Ford Maverick. And actually, I believe there's a full set of them, and I think I have 3 more back there. Maybe I can't guarantee it, but that's so. Anyways. 72, 74. He says 72, so he probably knows way more about cars I do anyways. So I know enough cars, on the older cars where I can just get down the road at least. And this one is the Buick. So you can see I cleaned it up a little bit better, as best I could anyways. There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, like I said, these things are old. They've been sitting outside for who knows how long. But this one, I guess, is in pretty good shape. I don't know if there's any bends on them or anything, really. Maybe a little bit. So I tried to clean up the best I could. So like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a Buick because if you see how the 3 symbols are kind of like one up above the other or whatever, and then Buick changes their symbols down to where they're all next to each other. I don't know why. I liked it the other way personally. And then there's the back. I cleaned the best I could on that. So, but like I said, I'll probably put this on Facebook Marketplace. So I did the best I could clean on them. Whatever. I'm gonna take a picture of this one too, if I can. And there's where the valve stem goes right there, where my finger's pointing at. So try to get up close so you can see a little bit of a reflection. So there you go, there's that one. And then the Ford Motor Company one that, like I said, was sold for the 1972 Ford Maverick. So a Ford Motor Company. So there you go. So I shined that up some, cleaned it off the best I could. It was actually a job to work to get these clean. Best you can, anyways. So there's the back side. Now this one looks like it's in really good shape. Pretty much, I think you probably just be able to pop that right onto a. Like I said, if it goes onto a 72 Maverick or whatever, so a Ford Maverick. So if you have a if you have a 1972 Ford Maverick after you need a hubcap, hey, there's one right here for it. It's not perfect or nothing, so I probably won't sell these for that much because I looked at the price on eBay. So yeah, some are you can buy them and buy what do you call it, remakes of them stuff or whatever, remanufactured ones. But these are all original right here. These are original original. No, these are basically, like I said, I think these are pretty much from the 70s or so forth. Let me get that up here so you can see that. I'm gonna say I'll do it one more time. Let's put it up here so I can. There we go. There we go. We'll do it like that. Okay, so that's the scoreboard company. I'll put the Buick one back up there so you can get the reflection of it. All right, got that. I'm gonna do both the Chevy ones again here. You know what? Maybe I think I gotta take measure in the car here, and I'll measure. I'll try to measure the best of them, what I can see here. So just give me a moment here, but I'm gonna show you the other Chevy one here too, also. Oh yeah, the back side of it. Sorry about that. There's the back side of it. I cleaned it out the best I could and got all the dirt, mud, and whatever else you could think about to get it out of there. Sorry if you don't see my face or it's not coming through very good. I'll try to turn this. I don't think it's gonna stay on that long, but anyways. And then here's the other Chevy one. Yeah, I just went out, so maybe the top one will work. I don't know. We'll find out. Nope, I got to charge them. All right. All right. Hopefully I took a picture of it. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. But anyways, there's that one. And down here, like I said, there's the valve stem. So I thought I did a pretty decent job for the most part. So there you go. And there's the back side of it. All right. So thank you for watching my channel here. Hubcaps.youtube.com. I'll be right back. I'm going to take these and measure them. I got to take a measurement here. I'm going to try to estimate the diameter of them, so they give you an idea. All right, so give me a second here. All right, guys, I'm back. So I measured this one. This one looks like it might be 15, I believe. So don't quote me on that. All right, but I measured it from here all the way across down, whatever. So it's probably, we're just going to say 15. We'll say 14 to 15. I think most common back then were 15, I believe, for the for hubcaps and stuff like that. So now this next one I'm going to measure is going to be a little bit different because it has a hump that goes out and over. So, but yeah, so for the Chevy one here, hubcap, this Chevy one here, I believe is about 15 inches. So that's just a guesstimate. So I can't guarantee it. All right. So I'm just showing that. Maybe I can show you on here what I mean. See if I can, well, this one doesn't have a little lock in place, but maybe not. I don't know. I have to turn it on here. Anyways, right there where my thumb, well, you can't see on here, where my thumb is, that's 15. So that's what that says anyways, supposedly. All right, so that's just a guesstimate. I'm just using a tape measure, like I said. I get some water off here. Get away from there, bug. I'm outside in the driveway, as you can tell. So, all right. So that one says 15. And then this one, we're gonna see what this one is. So there's another Chevy one. So this one, as you can see, has the protruding hubcap. Now I wonder if this goes to. Gosh, why keep on thinking of Chevy Citations? I don't know why. No, I don't think it goes to that. I'm not sure exactly what it would go to, but it goes to something, obviously. Don't know what, but somewhere. Where's the? Oh yeah, right there's the valve cap. So let me see what this one says. Like I said, I'm just guessing on these. All right, guys. So I don't know exactly what these are. I'm guessing you're probably supposed to measure from. Okay, so that one says 15 also. Like I was told, I believe a lot of stuff from the 70s and stuff. I think the average hubcap was 15 inches, and maybe the tires were about the same or whatever from the inside diameter things. I don't know if you measure from the inside or not. I was always told in school, measure from the inside. See, now here I'd measure from the inside. It'd go to 13 inches from here across. So, but if I measure on the inside here, it shows it's 13 inches for this one. So let me see about the other one again. So, and I'm not gonna put these on. I'm not gonna tell you the measurements. I'm telling you can just listen to my measurements. What I'm saying from here. All right, I'm not gonna write them into my description. So I'm gonna do this one here again, going all the way across the middle and to the end. Now, if I go to the end, this actually says 15 and a half. So maybe, let's see if I hold it up like this. Yeah, so if I look at it like this and all the way to the end, it says 15.5. But if I measure it on the inside, which I think you're supposed to do, if I'm not mistaken, or diagonally, I don't know. Because you know how you measure TV, you're supposed to measure them diagonally, but if you measure it straight across the inside. So if I measure it straight across, all the way across on the inside here, it says 14.5. So that's what this one says anyways. But if you guys know in the comments what size these are probably about, let me know. You know, if you're car experts out there, give me an idea so I know. And tell me what this came off of, or what standard cars it came on, or whatever. You know, that'd be kind of cool. I like to know about cars and stuff like that. So once again, I'm gonna do this one more time just because. So I'm gonna measure this from just straight across. Yeah, this is 13.5. So this is 13, and so this one says 13.5 on the inside here. But of course, we go like this and across. It'll say, and all the way across, it'll say 50. It'll say 15, but on the inside it says 13.5. So, all right. Now let's go over here and we're going to show you the Buick one, and I'll measure that one too. I know I'm not measuring these the right way, obviously. For you car experts out there, let me know the correct way that measure it. This almost says. All right, so if I measure that way, it says 15.5 on this Buick one here. Now, if I measure it on the inside, I'll measure it from where the valve stem cap's supposed to go. Where's the valve stem cap? And it says 14.5, so I think that's what it says. If I measure it just straight across, yeah. So I measure this one straight across on the inside here. It says 14.5. If I'm doing that the right way, because if you do over here, I think it's a little bit different. Yeah, see if I do it that way, it says 15.5. So I always see between 13 to 15. I'm guessing, guys. I don't know exactly. You guys let me know. So I'm going to show these one more time up here. You guys tell me what you think the approximate diameters are. I know it's hard. You can't really tell from just looking at them. Maybe some of you guys can. I'll measure this one here, the Ford Motor Company, straight across. So I measure this one straight across. It's right. It says 14 inches. All right, that's just measuring it straight across. All right. Excuse me. 14.5 inches. That's what it says. And then if I go this way, it says 14 only up from all the way out there. So, all right, guys. So, for all you car experts out there, please tell me what these came from. I was told this one I have in my hand, I'm going to show you here again, goes to a 1972 Ford Maverick. And it did look like it did, because I looked online, and also possibly 74 I seen on there. And you guys tell me what you think. So this is the one I was told is going on a Ford Maverick. I'll hold it back here so you guys have a better chance to see what size does that look like to you. If you were to guess, you know, it's hard to tell. I know from the videos and stuff, you'd actually have to come measure, but maybe you guys can tell or enlarge it and see. So I told this is for Ford Motor Company. Obviously, you can see that. And went to a 1972 Ford Maverick. So, but also 1974 Ford Mavericks also had hubcaps like these. All right. So let me know, guys. All you car gurus out there and stuff, and people that know, let me know. I'm going to show you another one here. I'll probably put this. You know, I'll probably put this video into my YouTube videos. I'll also put it in the auto category. I wish YouTube would have more categories, but I don't know if that actually helps videos or not. All right, so now we're gonna do the Buick here. All right, so there's the Buick. I'm gonna hold it back so you can see, and you guys tell me what size you think this is. Possibly it could be, you know, like I said, everything was between 13 to 15 on here. You know, that's what I got. But I was told a lot of things are 15 inches and stuff like that. So, but let me know. And like I said, I believe this is a Buick. Try to get that up there again so you guys can see the little Buick emblems. I'm pretty sure that's Buick emblems. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. And also, if you like my channel, Hubcaps at Random, like, subscribe, press that bell for notifications. So, like I said, I'm gonna bring some more videos with these different hubcaps and stuff back there. As you see, I cleaned these up. So now those two hubcaps are fitting right on top of each other here. Chevy and the Buick. Obviously, you may know Chevy, Buick, and whatever GMC. But anyway, so I'll bring this up one more time. I'll hold it back here. So once again, all my car gurus out there, if you guys know what size this is, our hubcaps come from, or what kind of car it went onto, or possibly, you know, like I said, I thought these may were modeled from the 70s, possibly 70s, 80s. I'm guessing, possibly mostly 70s. So let me know about that. I appreciate it. So, and again, if you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell for notifications. And please help me get up to 500 subscribers. I love that. I appreciate that. I do this for, I don't do this for profit. I just do this for fun as a stress relief and stuff. But this is a really, I think this is a really enjoyable video right here to watch. And then again, I gotta clean this up again. Yeah. Try to make it nice so. Like I said, more work than I thought it would be to clean hubcaps actually. So. I do have detailing and stuff, but I'm not going to use that on here right now. I mean, I could polish them up a little bit better, but I'm not. Eventually I will, maybe. I know there's things you can do. Alright, and then here's the other Chevy one. So, your car gurus out there again, you tell me what size and diameter you think this is, and what it comes off of, what type of car, truck, or whatever. So, and by the way, I do... Well, once I get it set, I do have a bunch of, I have some hubcaps that do go on trucks. You know, it's just a solid steel, stainless steel cup. You just pop onto like the old Chevys and Fords or whatever. I don't say nothing on it. It's just a plain hubcap. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Hubcaps at Random, YouTube.com. So I'm going to take one more picture of these again, just so we have them on there. So you can see before and after shots. So. And what I'll do is I'll put a side-by-side comparisons, and so you guys can see the difference. All right, we got that one there. Yeah, like I said, if you guys like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button. I have all kinds of different content. And if you're wondering where I'm at, I'm in Michigan, just in case. So I go around Michigan, go to lakes, go to parks and stuff, and film things like that, and just do a variety. My channel is just a variety channel, basically, all kinds of things. I do baking and cooking and all that good stuff. Alright, one more that we're gonna take a picture of. And like I said, so all these ones that I've shown up here, you guys let me know what the diameters you think these are of them. Much appreciated. I think my wife is calling me. So, thank you for watching. This is Hubcaps at Random, YouTube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button for all notifications. Alright, click down the right-hand corner of your screen there, and you click on my little face. I'm wearing this bandana here. Of course, my beard is long here. Much appreciated. You guys have a great day.